Hello. Welcome to the show. I am Keith. Today, I'm going to talk about holding your camera straight. I mean, patience. Because I can be very impatient sometimes. So, wanted to talk a little bit about it. I was playing around with some computer stuff today, tax information, that kind of shit. And something that should have taken like 15 minutes ended up taking a couple hours, and because of this, I got kind of impatient. So yeah, I was a little kind of pissed off at the moment, and then I was kind of upset with myself, thinking like, oh, I'm this spiritual person. Why am I being impatient, And then I kind of let that go too, honestly, at this point. And on the walk here, I was just thinking about, I started listening to this audiobook of Wayne Dyer and his experience with the Tao Te Ching, and one of the main points of it is being patient. When you have a lot of patience, you're gonna have a lot of peace inside. Being impatient, it leads to anger, which doesn't really do too good of things for your body. It puts stress on your body, and it's just not good for it. You can look at the scientific studies on it. I'm sure they got some at this point, or you can just observe it within yourself. So yeah, you're angry, you feel like shit. If you are happy and peaceful, your body's going to feel good. It's going to be functioning properly on the inside. Anger is it's more of an extrovert sense. So when you have the extrovert sense, your whole being is going to be very extrovert, and you're not going to be as grounded in yourself. So it's important to cultivate more patience, at least in general. It's good to do it, but I realized that I had work to do with patience today. So I wanted to talk a little bit about it, because these videos help me, and they can help you too. It's a way for us to grow together and to create a better life. Ultimately, that's all I really want to do is to live a better life. How I think I can do that? No, there's many different ways, but it's just working on yourself each and every day. Just being observant. I think maybe I'll set this up here. That looks kind of funny. I'm looking down at you. No, we're gonna not do that. That looks funny. I don't know why that's so fucking funny, but it is. But go back to being patient. When you're patient, it's much harder to take the peace away from you, the internal peace. And you're also going to have a better internal dialogue with yourself. And you're not going to fly off the handle when other people do stupid things that are aggravating. And, possibly cost a relationship or some opportunity in your life. So this one will be kind of short, but biggest thing is just to be aware, you know, and be aware of your triggers, because your triggers they're your teachers. They're the things that you have to work on. And you know, if you're sitting in traffic or something like that, and you notice that your blood's starting to boil, you're getting impatient, you're getting mad, you know, just give in, surrender it. You don't have any control over it. I didn't have any control over how fast the computer was going to work. I didn't have a control over if my phone was going to not work properly, which it was my phone. I thought it may have been the printer. It was it was the website on my phone that wasn't working right. So I learned, and then in the end I found a way to make it work, because just how I do. So you have to be mindful of, you know, what your triggers are, and you know, how can you minimize the negative effect of them, and how can you alchemize, is the word I was talking about the other day. How can you alchemize that emotion into something positive, or how can you cultivate that into something beneficial? So, you know, what can you do with impatience? Well, you can sit there and you can just give into it, and then you can just laugh about it, honestly, because it's honestly, it's kind of funny when I get pissed off at silly things like that. It's kind of comical. So, you know, learn just to laugh about it, and then when you notice it next time around, you know, it'll trigger a laughter response in return, or just like, whatever, you know. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's just let it be. Let's just be peaceful. Let's just be joyful. Let's find something I can do in the meantime that I enjoy to do. So, you know, just enjoy breathing, or put your mind on something that makes you feel happy. Then just let go of it. You know, it's not really worth just sitting there being pissed off about, well, life in general. I mean, ultimately you make more grounded decisions when you're in a better place. There was I think it was Sadhguru, he was talking about, if you remain joyful for 24 hours, your brain power will go up 100% from where it's at right now. So you'd be twice as smart as you are now. And that's something I have observed to be true, that when my mind is peaceful and I'm happy, when my mind is peaceful and my mind is happy, you know, I'm able to think more clearly. I'm able to use my intuition, and I make better decisions. So, hope this video is helpful. It's nice and short and sweet, not super long for you guys. So, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.